Hello and welcome to another episode of Taylor Talks Comics. Today we're going to talk about Winnie the Pooh by Travis Dandro. Stay tuned. Okay, so today I want to go over this new book from Drawn and Quarterly that just came out a few months ago, I believe, and it's Travis Dandro doing his take on the Milne? I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Characters of Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh just recently made it into the public domain in the last few years. So Travis, his goal was to make the best Winnie the Pooh story ever, which I feel like is a admirable way to take some of these public domain characters, as opposed to just going for the cheap heat, if you're going to use a pro wrestling parlance, and do like a Winnie the Pooh horror movie like Blood and Honey, which I guess, that has its own audience and its own merit, I guess, as well. But I'm kind of more on the side that I want to see people just make their best stories of these characters that they can. So I got this in my local library. As you can see, the spine is covered up by the library stickers, but you can see, I want to show you off the trade dress and whatnot anyways. There's the back. Here's the end papers where you can already see Travis's incredible artwork. And I believe the back end papers are the same as well. Yeah. They're the same as well. It's like the map of 100 Acre Woods. You open up to the title page there. Drawn and Quarterly. Yes, it's published in 2024, so it just came out within the last few months. And it is broken up into chapters. I don't know if Travis was serializing this anywhere else. Let me know in the comments if you know any more information on this. I just saw that this was in the Drawn and Quarterly catalog, and it had my attention because it was like I said, the premise of trying to make the best Winnie the Pooh story that you can. And also, to my knowledge, I don't think there's been a lot of Winnie the Pooh comics that have come out, or new material that wasn't like the Disney version in the last few decades. This was very much in line with the classic style artwork, which I do remember. I don't know. I can't remember if they were drawn by Milne or not. But my grandma used to have like this box set, these little tiny Winnie the Pooh books that I'd kind of like to get my hands on them again to view them with the eyes of an adult, because I only ever saw them as a child. I don't know if these were drawn by Milne or not, but this art style does look similar to what was in there. But the most impressive part is that Travis is being so faithful to the original characters. If you've watched any sort of Winnie the Pooh movie or TV show or read any books in the past, you know the faithful characterization of these characters. And when you read this, you won't feel like there's any sort of derailment of those. The way they're drawn is look different. Like this is Rabbit. Looks different than anything in the Disney-fied version. And again, I had those books as a child, so I don't remember them exactly. I don't know if that's more in line with the character design of the original, because it does seem like Travis toes the line of the public domain rules as much as possible. If you don't know, whenever these characters go into public domain, there's very specific things that you still can't use. Like, for instance, Mickey Mouse just recently hit public domain, but it's only like the Steamboat Willie version. So the Mickey Mouse with the big white eyes and red and blue shorts that he wears, like that's still owned by Disney. So you have to be very careful with how you're drawing them and characterization of them. And I will say also, Tigger doesn't make any sort of appearance in this book. So I don't know if Tigger was made later. I'm assuming he was made later. So maybe that character wasn't available in the public domain just yet. But you do still get Winnie the Pooh getting stuck in a hole, in Rabbit's hole, to his home in the tree, and still loves honey. And each character has their own little faults, but they're all loving and towards each other. But the thing that really blew my mind was the page layouts of this. Travis, well, just incredible artwork right there. Like, that's an incredible piece in its own right. But each page is a completely different layout than the one before. So it's not like he just sticks to a 4-panel grid for a daily strip or even a Sunday strip. Like, it's literally every single page is a completely different layout. And it's so inventive and imaginative. So while the stories, I don't think they're groundbreaking, like brand new, Winnie the Pooh stories. It's not like a deconstructionist of the character, like like a DC, like a Watchmen by Alan Moore or anything like that. It's very much faithful to those characters, but the inventive part of it is all the panel layouts and the drawing. Is something new that these characters have never really been brought through the forefront. Eeyore loses his tail. That's obviously a classic story as well that you might want to see. And again, like, there's chapter breaks. So I don't know if he originally serialized this on Instagram or on his own website or something like that, and then they compiled them into a book here, or if this is all done just for this graphic novel. But I wanted to show this off because I don't think this was being talked about enough. And Drawn and Quarterly is one of my favorite publishers. They're based out of Canada. Some people kind of compare them to Fantagraphics in terms of their catalog and whatnot. Some people even call them like the Canadian Fantagraphics. They do a lot of classic strips, reprint a lot of classic strips. They do manga. They do new graphic novels for people, newer cartoonists, and cool stuff like this. So with a mainstream character like Winnie the Pooh, I do like to show off all ages comics too, so that people that have a nostalgia for these characters can enjoy them, or maybe they can buy them and enjoy them with their kids. And this is a really cool one, so I want to show this off. So thank you for watching. This is a little bit of a shorter video. Comment down below with your kind of take on these public domain characters and what you like to see from them. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and if you tried this out or not. And subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. I do have promo code links down below if you shop at organicpricebooks.com. You can save $2 off your order by using Taylor Talks Comics, all one word. They'll save you $2 off your order. If you order 4 or more books, you can save 5% off with the promo code TTC Ship It Together. All one word, TTC Ship It Together. That'll save 5% off your order of 4 books or more. All that information is down below, as well as where else to follow me on social media. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a good day. Let me know what you think of this.